Hello. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, newcomers, we are recording these sessions because we want to have a record. Because the boss wants to check on me, that's why. Okay, so we are recording this. You know when you call a company and they say this conversation might be recorded for training purposes or something. It's the same thing. For security. Yeah, for security and training purposes. That's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do today, we're going to look at the second task in the Trinity ISE exam, okay? ISE II, so it's B2 level. The way Trinity does or manages this part of the exam is that they do reading and writing together, okay? That's why I like this exam. Compared to IELTS is because you can produce language because you had a certain input of the language. Okay, so you have read something about a certain topic about which they ask you to talk. Okay, so you read something that it's about, I don't know, children's development, and then they ask you to write about children's development. So you have the vocabulary, you have some ideas. Okay. So we're going to look at how we can produce a piece of writing from texts that you read. Now, I have only 2 copies of this text, so you will have to work together, okay? So if you're happy to work, do you know each other? You know each other, yeah? Because you're in the same class. Or do we want to have girls and boys? Maybe, yeah? Girls and boys? What's your name again? Andres, you work with Najati, and Yoko, you work with Sara, okay? The texts are here. Well, Sara, you have it, okay. Yoko, you can have yours. So you have a total of, where is it? Here. So on one page you have these 2 short texts, then you have this text here, and this, which is a kind of, it's like a leaflet, okay? Now, don't look at this question. We're not going to do the reading task, okay? We're going to do the writing task that it's afterwards. I will give you, don't worry, I will give you the writing task. But to do the writing task, you need to read this text, okay? What I would like you to do is basically just read through quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4, a couple of minutes, just to understand what it says, okay? And then with your partner, I mean, Ryoko, you're lucky because Sarah has already read it, so she knows what it talks about, so she can fill you in, she can tell you. If you don't understand, she can tell you, okay? And you two, if there is anything that you haven't understood, you know, what is this talking about? Is it a letter? Is it an email? Is it what is it? Okay. Yeah, just quickly going through these kind of 4 texts. Yeah, I'll give you a couple of minutes. Hi. Lots of people.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to make copies. No, I don't know.
Can you get more photocopies?
Yes.
Can go down if you want.
You want to go down?
Or I just read.
No. You guys read the text, okay? I'll make a copy for you. I have to make copies. Yeah? Okay, I'll be back in a minute, yeah? Dario, I'm going to make a copy for you, okay? I will also need a copy of lots of things, yes.
Tasks would you, both writing tasks? Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much. Okay. So, So the texts you have read, what are they talking about?
Waste.
About waste, yeah? About waste. Recycling, okay. Yeah.
About the project are doing with the recycling and the another waste.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Developing the ways how to reduce the waste.
Very good. Developing. What did you say? Developing
Ways.
ways. Very good. And then what did you say?
Lack of space
To reduce waste.
To reduce. Good. Yes. A lack of. Landfill. What is landfill?
Places in which to leave the waste.
Is the what?
The place in which you can leave the waste.
The waste, yeah. What's the stress of this word? You have 2 syllables. Where's the stress? Here or here? Do you say landfill or do you say landfill?
Landfill.
Landfill. Okay, good. Yeah, it's kind of, you understand what is a fill, you know, to fill, to make something, the opposite of empty, yeah? And land is land. It's not sea, yeah? Okay, good. Yes? Anything else? Demonstration.
again.
Ah, yes. It's a campaign, yes? It's a campaign, very good. Against something. Against a landfill, probably? No. Yes. Site. Okay, good, yes. Right, very good. Now, what I wanted to do, I'm sorry I keep on looking at the clock, okay? It's just that 45 minutes are a very short time. It's very difficult to concentrate everything in 45 minutes, okay? So if this is successful, we will do it for a longer time, but for the time being, it's 45 minutes. So what I want you to do, I want you to work together with your classmates and find any vocabulary that you will then use in your writing. Okay, now, in task 3, when you have to do the writing piece about recycling and managing waste, obviously you cannot copy what is written in these texts. Okay, you cannot just take 3 lines and put them in your essay. You have to rephrase it. Okay, you have to use the language a bit differently. That's why it's important that you identify the key collocations, the key, not just the words, but the collocations. For example, this. Okay, this is a fantastic collocation. So this word is repeated many times in the text. What word do you see this word with? It's reducing waste. What else can you do with waste? Okay, those are the key collocations that you want to put in your head and use when you're writing. Okay, so that's the job you have to do with your partners. Just have a look at the text. What collocations do I have with waste? There might be something after waste, okay, I don't know. Because waste could be a noun, like in this case, could also be a verb. So I don't know, it depends on how it is used in the text. Okay, so collocations with waste and any other collocations you find or important key vocabulary that you think, yes, I'm going to use this. I need to use this for my writing. Okay? Yeah? I'll give you 5 minutes for this. You can talk if you want. You can, it's up to you. Okay, so what I would like you to do is to use a marker to write on here any collocations, any expressions you have found in the text to do with recycling, waste, or landfill. Okay, I have color-coded the 3 words. So anything you find with landfill, it will have to go in this color, brownish, yeah, because land is brown. Recycling is black and waste is green. Okay, so any collocations, any expressions you have found, you can write them here and then we can look at them. Yeah?
Yeah.
Do
is
So
fine,
have to-
totally fine.
Worldwide placing.
Fine.
Okay, right?
Mhm. Take the right color.
Minimize waste, reduce waste is the same. It's from my university in Colombia.
Okay. Visual arts. Let's see. You can draw.
No.
You can minimize waste.
You can use minimize waste, yeah? So worldwide waste, yeah. Reduce, minimize, fine, yes. Yeah, something with landfill. I don't have a green marker, okay, so you can borrow their marker. Okay. Andres, recycling schemes goes there. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Thank you very much. Did you want to add something?
Waste
Yeah.
management.
Waste management, yes, very good, yes. You can write it there, yes. Sarah, did you want to add anything?
Most of them benefit.
Yeah.
I had one.
Okay. Very good. Okay, so, yeah.
Right one, recycling, benefits of waste.
Yeah, yes. Good. So. You're welcome. So, okay, so we have some collocations here. So recycling project, recycling schemes, yeah, very similar. Benefit of waste, recycling schemes. Yeah, is that what you want to say? Yes, so it goes like, so that's what, so there are benefits of waste recycling schemes, yeah? Yeah, so it's a scheme that recycles waste, and that in those schemes bring benefits, yeah? Very good. You see how many words you can use with waste? Yeah, lots of different words. Kind of verbs like reduce or minimize. Worldwide, it's like a more general thing. Waste management, waste products, and waste-free society, which is very good. Okay. Yes, very good. Now, and landfill, so you can have a landfill site, landfill space, landfill area. Okay, now site, space, and area. These three are three nouns, okay? Are they countable or not, or uncountable?
Site, yes. It's countable.
Yeah, so you can say a site or many sites, yeah? What about space? It's not. In this case, it's not. So a lack of landfill space. Yeah? What about area?
Yes, you can count.
You can count. There are many areas in London in which you can, I don't know, go running. Yeah? So countable. So careful when you write the sentence. Yeah? You can write a site, but if you use sites, no article. Okay? Good. Now, your job in the next 10 minutes is to write something about this topic. Okay, let's read the question that this task asks you. Okay, so we are on this page here, page 31. You should have a copy, yeah? So reading into writing. Volunteers to read? Who wants to read the question? Nobody. Come on. I will choose Dario. Yeah? Yeah, just read it.
So, reading to writing. Use the information you read in text A, B, C, and D, pages 4 and 5, to write an essay, 150, 180 words, about the problem of waste and how to solve it. Do not copy from the text. Use your own words as far as possible. You should plan your essay before you start writing. Think about what you are going to write and make some notes to help you in this box.
All right. Any questions? No? So you have a box here in which you can write, you can plan your essay, okay? Have you ever written an essay before?
Not in English.
Not in
maybe
English.
in English, yes, at school when I was in
Okay, in Spanish, that's fine. Yeah, you've written in either in English or in your own language, it's okay. You know what the structure is, okay? It needs to have a structure. But anyway, so because we have a very kind of short time, we're going to look at the notes, okay? So in the notes, you can just write words, but it's better if you write sentences, okay? Things like that, okay? This is fantastic, okay? You can start from here. What are the benefits of waste recycling schemes? Okay. Now, you're quite free here, okay? You're quite free to talk about what you think in generally, what happens in your country. If you want to bring an example, does it happen or not? Why? Would there be any benefits if it happened there or not? Or maybe something you've seen in London because you live here or you've been here for some time. Okay, you're quite free. Now, how long do you have to do this task? Do you remember how many minutes? 40, okay, so it's 40 minutes to write the essay, okay, it's 180 words maximum. So for the notes, I would say maybe 10 minutes, okay? So we're going to use those 10 minutes to write down some ideas, okay? Right, good.
All of my ideas is from the task, or I can.
You see, it's not very specific here. It just says, write about the problem of waste
I took
and how to solve it.
one
Yeah.
by one, and then I paraphrasing.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was my fault.
okay.
I said, ooh.
I took one by one, and I rewrite it in my own
Oh,
word.
I see,
That's
I
why I
see. Okay, but what you need to do in the essay
Mhm.
is to write your own thing. Yeah? Is to
My
write
idea is
your
my-
idea. So, about the problem of waste. So there is a problem with waste,
Yes.
okay? What do you know about problems with waste? It's not, you see, it's a very kind of general thing.
Yes.
So you have to kind of write about what you know about it.
About it.
So if your country manages waste in a certain way, you can talk about
Okay.
that, okay?
But not like what I did.
No, because what you did here is to rephrase it. But this is a good exercise for you now to actually write it, okay?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So just write some notes here maybe of how you would like to structure your essay.
Yes.
Okay, what do you want to say first? Do you have any examples you want to
Yes. Okay.
to bring and so on? Okay,
Okay.
good.
household.
Yes. Okay.
Or can I change it for homeless?
No, that's the one. That's the word, household. Yeah. Okay. Four. Oh, better. Mm-hmm.
And then how to resolve.
That, okay.
Then finally, because we will do this,
Yeah.
then we can do.
That's very good. Grammar. Waste is countable or uncountable?
Waste is uncountable.
So
Much.
that's brilliant. A lot of, yeah, a lot of waste. A lot of waste. A great deal of waste.
Alright, we can use color pens to divide it.
Mm-hmm.
So we will have less R. But then you use the new use free spaces to build the industrials to recycle.
So to build,
Industrial.
I wouldn't say that. I would use the word plant. Plant to recycling plants, recycling. Yeah, no, you can. You can have industrial waste.
Yes.
Okay, like chemical waste and so on. Yeah, but you need to build a plant. Plant meaning a place in which you recycle.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
T. A plant, like plants.
plant.
Okay, the same spelling. Yeah. Okay.
And in Kuwait we have tires recycling.
Ah, okay. Those are what do you call them?
Example
Recycling banks. Right. Yeah. Or dumps. Yeah. Dumps in which you. Yeah. DUMPS. Okay. In which you just throw specific
yes,
type of waste. Yeah.
Or,
What did I write? Banks. BAN. Like a bank.
banks.
KS. And you have different bins
Yes.
in which you
And-
throw different. Yeah.
So this one is related to this one.
Brilliant. Okay. Good. Okay, so guys, can you, with your partners, just brainstorm your ideas? What would you write about? What would you talk about in your essay? What are your ideas?
So, ideas, I think, how do we can feel about mention a problem, then trying to Colombian problems with the rubbish, how the companies are trying to manage the rubbish, the waste, and they're trying to recycle, not all the recycling they have tried.
city for years now. We started a federal household recycling scheme. So they remove all the things from the city, you can give it cake because we have a weekly scheme. So every Monday we can do organic, for example. Tuesday paper, Wednesday plastic, Thursday only glass, for example. So everybody they rubbish, just the one that they need to be on. They will leave outside for the night. And then the night, the guys will take it. They will come house per house to remove all the recycling stuff.
Only that
Yes.
kind of,
Yes.
and you have a special rights for that.
No, not really, because people are really following this scheme, so every day they're gonna be just glass, just paper.
And the government pick it up.
Yes, they pick up on that and they start to recycle. And since they started, the city is very clean. So if a small town like mine can do this, I'm quite surprised that London didn't start. And they still recycling all the recyclable stuff together instead of having one glass, one paper, one plastic. It's quite ridiculous, honestly.
Of course, yeah, I think.
And actually, English people told me the rest of England is not like this. They are recycling. It's just London that is still
Yeah,
far behind.
it's very difficult to manage, I think.
I agree.
Yeah, because I think the priority is business.
Yeah.
And that's it, making money, and that's my opinion anyway. So you kind of turn a blind eye to the type of recycling that is done, you know?
It's possible. I thought there was the same in any big city in Europe, for example. But
Mhm.
I'm quite sure that if I go in Germany and if I go to Frankfurt or Berlin, even if they do business just like London, of course they're not big like London.
But they have a much
Yes,
better
yeah.
recycling scheme, or yeah, definitely. Okay, that is, you know, these are ideas that you can put in your essay. Obviously, remember that you have a short time and a short. It's quite a short essay. Okay, so again, Trinity is interested in seeing how you use language. Okay, how do you use language? Do you know these collocations? Are you using these collocations? It doesn't matter if you're writing that, you know, the recycling schemes in wherever you come from, you know, city you come from, are much better than in London. That's fine, you know, that's your opinion, but are you using language properly? Okay, good. So just some feedback from what I've seen, what you wanted to write, okay? You can use this term as well. Recycling banks is when you have many kind of different colored bins. So you have black, yellow, green, whatever, and you put different things in different bins, okay? You have dumps. Do you know what dumps are?
That's
Dump.
for waste.
You dump something. You just take a big, I don't know, table. You don't need a table anymore, okay? And you just put it in your van or your car, and you bring it to a dump and you dump it. You just throw it in this kind of big pile of old furniture, okay? And the dump then will kind of take that and recycle it in some way. Okay, so that's a dump. It's actually where you dump, you put stuff, okay? Waste, okay, if we look at the word waste as a noun, is it countable or not, or uncountable?
It's uncountable.
It's uncountable, okay? So if you want to say that there is waste, what do you say? There's waste. There's too much, okay? So you use too much, yeah. Anything else?
Can I say lots?
Quantity, yes. Lots of, yeah. But this is kind of, you know, like low level. What's another word that you can use, other words you can use instead of lots of?
Massive.
Loads of, same thing, it's quite informal, okay? Massive, what? A massive,
Wastage.
no, a massive amount of waste. Yeah?
Quantity of.
A massive quantity of waste. Yes, we use amount rather than quantity. Yes. Okay. Anything else? Enormous, yes. I was like, whoa! Use a great deal as well. Of, yeah, you can use this a great deal, like a lot.
I can say millions. Millions of it.
No, because millions is countable. It's for a countable noun, okay? Yes, also another word that you will need to use in this essay is what Dario was talking about, and also I think Sara was talking about, the process of having recycling bags and having bins of different colors. What's the action we're doing when we put paper here? No, there's another word. Starts with S. No. No. Sorting. Okay. So you sort waste. Okay. So what happens in kind of, I don't know, I think in the whole of London, we don't sort, well, in a way, household waste is sorted in some way. So we put all the recyclable waste in one bag, and then somebody else will sort it. Somebody else will say paper, glass, plastic. Yeah, but in some cities in the world, people do the sorting. Yeah, and in some places in the world, they do very good sorting. Yeah, so very specific sorting, whereas we don't do it in London. No. Okay, very good. Now, the next step here is for you to produce the essay. Okay, and you can give it to me, and I'll mark it or give you my ideas. I have brought two things. This is the rating scale for the reading into writing, so you know what to, where to aim at. If you want 4, this is what you have to produce. If you want 3, and so on. Okay, it's on this side and this side as well. So there are 4 different sections that the examiners will look at. Okay, that's one. And the other one I have is the types of essays that you might be asked to write in the Trinity exam. It's very much like in IELTS as well, and you will find it here. Okay. Oh, I only have 4 copies. Sara, I can give you, or Ryoko, you can come with me and I'll give you a copy. Yeah.
The score for passing is?
Yeah, obviously. Okay, so if you want to apply to go to university, universities will normally ask you for a Trinity ISE II with a distinction. Okay, a distinction means that in your writing you have to get a 4 everywhere. Okay, so aim high when you write. Okay, good. So we're done. Do you have any questions? Not now. Okay, so I will see you again next week if you're here. Okay, Tuesday and Thursday we do this. Okay, if you want to continue with writing, we can continue with writing. If you want to do something else, like do the listening and the speaking part, we can do that. It's up to you. Yeah? Okay. Good. Well, let me know if you have any.
Can we practice with this in trying to...
Listening, yeah?
Writing.
Oh, writing. You want to do more writing?
Yes,
yeah.
I want to apply this during...
Yeah, okay, fine. We can do another session on writing, definitely. Yeah. Okay? Good. Thank you very much. And I'll see you probably Tuesday and Thursday. Thursday.
At 1.
Same time, so 12:55, 1:40, because I think some people have to go to the speaking class.
English.
Yeah? Conversation?
I don't go.
Oh, you don't go? Okay. So we can keep it longer then, maybe. But yes, that's the time, 12:55 to 1:40. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So time is done.